nip the Wolverines 20-19. 141 pounds. These guys go way back. Jesse Mendez, the reigning Big Ten and national champion, and Sergio Lemley. Check that out. Couple of Indiana natives.
Watch the hands.
You know, it's always amazing to me at how far it stretches out. You meet somebody at, very early in their career, they end up becoming, teammates or competitors, and had that opportunity for a few guys in my career. Just amazing that, end up becoming lifelong friends.
Jesse Mendez has won 31 straight, 20-0, 16 bonus point victories, 9 tech falls out of Crown Point, Indiana. Was a 4-time Indiana state champion.
Better than one.
Of course, had that amazing move in the NCAA finals to defeat Bo Bartlett and claim his first title.
Yeah, so you know there's familiarity between these two guys, and Sergio Lemley, really burst on the scene last year about this time, and that's kind of about the time of the year that you kind of see these freshmen kind of step up and making big moves. That win that he had last year against Real Woods was huge. Put him on the scene, and the next 2 or 3 weeks or so is when you start to see that in the season, and an opportunity here for Lemley going against a familiar opponent in Mendez, excuse me. But like you mentioned, Shane, Mendez just has another gear, another level of competitiveness out there that's why he's an NCAA champ. Working the head really hard.
No score, 90 seconds, and there is Mendez, lowers his level, and a double leg, 3-0 for the Buckeye. Just so much conviction with that attack, Jim.
Yeah, really just drove straight through. You need, basic stuff, straight on double leg, but the timing of it just leaped through that little tiny window. Head move right there. Comes with that left leg lead.
He will give the release. 3-1 score. Lemley with that win, as you mentioned, right here in this arena, majoring Real Woods, who is a returning NCAA finalist for Iowa.
Right there, Mendez trying to get a little quick corner. So hard for his opponents to get close to him. He's moving his feet. He's changing levels. You see the shot fake that Lemley has to react to. Knows he's going to come. Knows he can go ahead and just hit from range. He's got to be aware of those straight-on shots. But and then that puts you in a situation where you're sprawling your feet back. He's working off the underhook now. Watch him try to shelf the leg. He shelves that right ankle of Lemley onto his right hip.
Gonna limp arm out.
Yeah, limps arms out, but stays up there tight, elbow deep. Recognizes he has.
Watch it out.
Enough real estate to work with. Comes in there all the way tight and then closes the deal. Cover.
Gets that second takedown. 20 seconds remaining in the period.
Yep.
Mendez leading it 6-1.
1, 2.
And Mendez will finish the period on top. 2 takedowns in the first.
Wait, Michigan, your choice.
State Farm, a state of success. Jesse Mendez this season just scoring a ton of points.
Okay, we're good. Cover legal.
What a season he's had. 49-6, outscoring his opponents. And a big first period.
No big deal. No big deal.
Against Lemley.
Make sure we're set. Go.
Fans, when I say go, you say
Mendez with that second takedown, he's got an opportunity. Didn't really fight that, tried to, stay in the top position very much, and so skilled on his feet that, you see that Lemley tried to drive him off right there, but he's not to be pushed around out there ever, right? He knows how to hold position, but I just love watching his feet. You take a look at the combination of his feet, the touch and go stuff that he does, disguises his lead leg on his shot frequently.
Lemley last season 19-9. He was 4th at the Big Tens. Took an 8 seed to Kansas City, went 1-2.
Keep the hands out of the face, guys.
Shy of All-American honors. Good piece on the mats on Sergio Lemley. Check those out at B1G Wrestling on Instagram. 60 seconds here in the second period.
I don't still have anything out of Michigan.
If you are Lemley, Jim, how do you get to the legs of Mendez?
Well, you got to control ties first, okay? And so, oh, wow, just the touch and go right there. He just drops the bottom out of his stance, but not only, we talked about this position here yesterday here. You turn the hips, belt buckle to the sky, the shoulders will follow. He slowly moves up and gets the back points off of that.
Lemley fights off his back, but 3 near fall for Mendez.
What are we doing with it?
But I think, Shane, what makes him very unique, and boy, look at this figure 4 over there on the bent knee. Well, that is tough, right? That is, you're inflicting some pain on your opponent.
10 seconds, guys.
Down to 10 seconds in this second period. Saw the State Farm State of Success, the bonus point victories in conference action for Mendez. Well on his way once again.
Now take a look at this last shot, Shane. Watch him drop the bottom out of his stance. Low and then just a lot of drive, and he hits a guy that he still has a lot of power left in his shot. He hits you and you move back.
What's the difference in score?
Ohio State's looking for yet another bonus point victories. They got him at 125 and 133 for McCrone and Bouzakis.
Now you see Mendez just a little bit more relaxed out there. You can just tell he's really feeling it right now, just relaxed out there. Not gonna. He knows that Sergio has to come after him here. He knows what type of competitor that Lemley is. He knows he's gonna, we're gonna see his best shot, whatever that looks like, and he's giving him the feel that maybe you have an opportunity to go ahead and do that. So he's thinking defense at this point.
Straight on shot there from Lemley, right into that head-hands defense of Mendez.
Hands out of the face. Come on. Keep it legal.
Oh, following it up with those collar ties. Left hand collar tie, right hand collar tie, back to the left hand, moving the head.
1 minute.
Down to 1 minute in this third period.
Really a lot of work in the top of the head.
Keep it wrestling.
Lemley working off that underhook. Mendez able to clear once again.
No, I got no one doing anything.
You mentioned the Mendez's ability to clear out of the underhook. It was clear to me that Lemley has a little bit of an advantage there working that underhook right now, but watch how he just uses his feet, drifts back a little bit, gets his head stuffed up against that shoulder, and moves out of it.
Out of fingers, guys.
Mendez now with riding time secured. A takedown would not give him the tech fall.
How much?
Wow.
Late shot by Mendez. Good sprawl from Sergio Lemley. And with the riding time point, it will be a 13-2 major decision for Jesse Mendez. He has now won 32 straights and improves to 21-0 on the season. Another 157 pounds, 4-time Big Ten finalist, 2-time Big Ten champion, Sammy Sasso, ranked 17th in the country for Ohio State. Chase Saldate in his first season here in Ann Arbor, coming over from East Lansing. In his 5th year from Gilroy, California. Big match here, Jim, for both these guys.
Yeah, it is. Sammy's story well documented here about the
keep it clean.
Tragic incident that he was involved with here, with the gunshot wound and all that stuff. Coming back from it, probably, the way he's gone about it here is just, trying to figure out every day what he's able to go ahead and do. And then Chase Saldate, to transfer from Michigan State, a guy that always showed a lot of potential out there.
Chase Saldate won at least 25 matches in each of his last 3 seasons, so very consistent for the Spartans.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to have that tournament, they like to have in postseason here, Big Tens, and also with the NCAA tournament. Certainly a guy is capable of being an All-American. And Sammy Sasso, guy's been all the way up there, within seconds of winning a title.
2-time national finalist. Fell to Austin O'Connor in 2021 in St. Louis, then down at 149. And then in 2023, lost to Yanni Diakomahalis as Chase Saldate drives through Jim, and he had a half Nelson there for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, he just caught Sammy coming back in off of that shot right there, a little counter shot action. Good drive on that shot.
Let's go blue.
You know, and he's going to want to be able to go ahead and keep Sammy down as much as possible. Does have the skills to do it. See, I was putting a lot of weight on those hands of Sasso, bumping him forward.
I need 2 guys working, guys. Work the turn, work to get out.
Total match points through 4 matches, 51-10. Ohio State now 51-13 with those 3 from Saldate. Riding time at 45 seconds. See Saldate right there taking those shoot tops with the Resolites. Forward pressure on Sammy Sasso.
Nice job by Saldate, you know, driving that left knee behind the crook of Sasso's left knee right there in that quad pod stand-up position, really making Sasso work. Understands if he just goes ahead and pushes him out, it gets a new start.
Sasso last Saturday falling to Ja'Cory Teamer 10-5.
2 guys working, bomb to get out.
Sammy Sasso from Nazareth, Pennsylvania.
Head center.
2-time state champ. Down at 149 for his first 5 years. Spends a little bit of time this season at 165. Before settling in here at 157.
Cover.
Big 33 seconds right here.
That's me. That's me. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat that. Pause. Set. Go.
Saldate, a 4-time national qualifier. Round of 12 in 2023.
Oh, was it?
Good match here at 157.
No,
Sasso sticking with that quad pod stand-up, now coming up to his feet, getting a little hand peeling action going on right now. Nice job by Saldate, splitting his grip, keeping the pressure on the head, and doing a little bit of bumping right there. So much, this is important that you bump a guy down. Now he's trying to load him up onto the hips. He's got it pinched right there as much as possible here.
Chase Saldate with a takedown and a ride out. Over a minute and a half of riding time.
Watch how low Saldate gets there. Down blocking there and driving back through. Gets his lower body active here and kind of catches Sasso on the second part of that counter right there. Gets himself up into a good position to lift and score.
Okay, we're good. Set. Cover.
Great escape there from Saldate. Those quick escapes took him just a few seconds, and he's up 4-0.
Yeah, I like that. When you basically stop your opponent's first move in the top position, and then when you feel that forward pressure, when they're trying to knock you onto your hands, hit a little elevator technique right there. That's well done.
Saldate beating Ryan Garvik of Indiana last weekend.
Sammy Sasso working hard with that right hand underhook right there. But you can see how Saldate is getting his elbow in the crook, and he follows it up with it when he clears. He follows it up with a little shot right there.
Easy. Keep working. Keep working.
A lot of pressure on that right knee of Sammy Sasso.
Yeah, he's always liked to be able to go, you know, not liked, I said, but he's always been able to go ahead and scramble in these positions.
Danger red. 1.
It's a neutral danger call right there. Now Sasso working back up. Watch him put his foot into that left tricep here to kind of clear his leg. Saldate understands that. He gets a little elevation of his own. Now he goes elbow deep around that leg.
Sasso's got his ankles tied up.
Trying to roll him back through.
Down to 25 seconds here in the second period as the scramble continues with Sasso and Saldate.
Still no control.
Again, the little elevation here that Saldate is getting is giving him enough position to be able to potentially score that because he's got the bottom leg hooked. Can he make a big turn right now? Brings the head over the top.
Saldate adds to his lead with the quick escape.
Right. Watch him absorb the forward pressure and then wing it back through. He was there to go ahead, elevate, and kick him off if he wanted to right there. That's good action. You get those quick escapes, Shane. Gets you excited about being out there in the feet. You have a little bit more energy. You're not expending so much energy in the bottom position.
Michigan fans making some noise. The Wolverines trying to get on the board. Ohio State winning the first 4 matches in this first half as Sasso had that underhook.
Once again, Saldate doing a nice job of getting out of that underhook, and he's in a position right now, if he just doesn't try to get too cute by backing away, I think if he could get in his offense, but Sasso in on the shot, now he limps back out of it, and there's a guy looking for his offense all the way.
Good counterattack from Saldate, and he's got the 3. 7-0, the Wolverine with the lead.
And that's just understanding, you know, that, hey, I got a lead here. The guy's going to come at me with a good shot, and if I go ahead and counter shot and get real active with it, that'll be an easy finish.
And riding time is locked up for Saldate, so he's up 8-0 with 45 seconds. Jim, got to go for the ride out right now.
Yeah, you do. I think that's what
you guys working.
Coaching staff over there at Michigan is basically, you see Sean Bormet on his feet, and he's looking to tell his athlete to stay in the top position. He has been warned for stalling, so he'll take this drop-down call.
4, 5. Stalling.
Get the stall warning.
So now with 22 seconds, this is big because Saldate's been hit once. Next one would cost him a point, potentially cost him the major decision.
Okay, we good? Set. Cover.
Looking over at the corner, Sean Bormet, tell him to control the hips right now. Watch him come to probably that spiral ride there.
Slides a half Nelson in.
Not getting too high, keeping his chest on there. Bumping and knocking Sammy a little bit. And he's going to be able to try one more opportunity to go ahead and score for Sasso here if he can grab a head or grab a hand.
With the riding time points, Chase Saldate puts the Wolverines on the board. The major decision. Saldate over Sasso here at 157. £174, undefeated Carson Kharchila of Ohio State, ranked 5th in the nation. And Joseph Walker for the Maize and Blue. He brings with him a mark of 11-5.
We're all good. We're good. Stay center, guys.
Kharchila coming off a nice win last Saturday afternoon in Iowa City. Beat Patrick Kennedy of Iowa 7-3.
Nice work there off of that barrel roll type carry situation. So he did a nice job of Walker getting out of that. So a little hands to the face action there against Kharchila. So they're going to
both did it. So
head back to the center. I was impressed, as you were too, Shane, in his work at the Iowa meet. Looking for that second takedown against Patrick Kennedy. The pace was going to pick up and able to continue to keep on scoring. Tell you what, Walker has come out strong in this match.
Walker 11-5 this season. He beat Derek Gilcher of Indiana 8-2 last weekend. That following a loss to Lenny Pinto. Michigan wrestling Nebraska and Indiana last weekend.
Above the eyebrows, guys.
Walker from Mishawaka, Indiana. Won a state title. Shot here from Kharchila, going to put him on a hip.
2-0.
Reaching across.
Notice how he didn't take the temptation to come around the waist right there.
No control.
Now he comes up.
Nothing.
Hard whizzer.
Now he's going to limp out of it again. All right, comes off to the double leg. Watch him get active with his feet. God, the flexibility of Walker there, really impressive.
Incredible flexibility from the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Keep working.
But he's not out of the woods yet.
Oh,
and now this time he's got
there.
Kharchila extended on his belly underneath.
But he's got the single leg as well. So still in position to be able to score, but did he take enough out of him there?
I was just going to ask you, Jim, how much does that take out of you being in that position?
Well, you know, when your chest is on the mat right there and you're reaching up above your head, it seems like to be able to grab that leg, and you've got those strong legs to deal with here. That's a good series there, and I mentioned it earlier. Walker has come out here ready to wrestle.
That was a great leg attack from Kharchila, better defense from Walker. No score, some good action 2 minutes in. Kharchila in his 6th year. An All-American for Ohio State.
Kharchila really strong when he's able to stuff the head.
What time we got?
Looking for his offense right now, and Walker's doing a nice job of
Plenty of time to
reacting to
score,
that.
guys.
But look
Let's
for
go. Pick it
Kharchila at that point in time to be able to go ahead and look for his counterattack right there. He's good at getting angles and really good at running to a corner.
Above the eyebrows. Keep it above.
Kharchila was 7th in 2022, reached the round of 12 in 2023.
We're both doing it.
Injured
Let's go.
last
Knock it
season,
off.
suffered an injury that cost him the rest of the season in mid-December. He's looked really, really good this season, off to an 8-0 starts.
Guys.
In a scoreless match, short time in this first period.
That's just a good period there by Walker right there. He's just done a nice job of stealing that left-handed collar and has been competitive and hasn't really got a shot off at this point in time, and Kharchila's been the aggressor, but
Bottom. 3 takes down.
Northwestern and Indiana.
Okay, clean it up, guys. We're good. Stop moving. Set. Go.
That will follow us here on the Big Ten Network. Doubleheader on this Saturday.
Biscuit fans, when I say go, you say
Wilkinson
go.
Hall in Bloomington.
Go!
Walker, the quick escape. He leads at 1-0.
Hands here. Knock it off. Okay. No, what? You get it right in the nose. Let's go. Let's go.
I think a referee, trying to keep that hands to the face above the eyebrows there. You don't want to get it into the eyes. I think that
Why we keep going
that's a
there?
good job of warning him there in that situation. Of course, you've seen a lot less of that over the years, but the referees, you know, they want to give the guys the flexibility to be able to work the head. Has a good scoring opportunity for Walker, but
Fingers.
reacted well to. Shane, I'm looking at this as can Walker keep up his pace? He's done a good job here stealing that left-handed collar. So he put that left-handed collar to the inside. He's got that wrist right now. And can he use that right there? He steals that left-handed collar. Then he gets to a shot, right? So he steals that left-handed collar. Can he do anything off of that? See that? One more tug on the head right there. Those all add up over time. And Kharchila knows that position as well, because now he's coming over the top of the forearm and moving Walker with that.
40 seconds,
second
period.
It doesn't look like much, Shane, but it's hard to react to.
And that stuff weighs in as the match goes on.
Yeah.
Another shot there from the Buckeye.
Get out of the faces, guys. Get out of it.
Just the one escape from Walker this period. Lone point on the board.
I still got no one.
Now working the
Come on, to the middle.
edge right there, doing a nice job with his footwork there. It looked like a little boxer there trying to get out of the corner.
And they call Walker for stalling.
Yeah, that was a cumulative call. You know, that wasn't necessarily all about that situation.
It's a one-point match to the third.
Great.
You know, one thing about that call, Shane, it didn't hurt anything. Okay, you know, it hurts later on if you're trying to stall and hold the lead and you get called at that point in time. But in that situation, it didn't hurt anything. I think it's a.
Okay. Green, you have a warning. Okay, set, go.
Kharchila goes on bottom. Double five pry off the whistle there from Walker.
Tight. You know what to do in the third period. Get up on your
Kharchila works to his feet, working to peel those hands as he rolls, and now he's in position for the reversal. It's 2-1 Kharchila.
Riding time is being worked down.
I don't know if I
I
should
don't know how committed Kharchila's going to be able to stay on top of him, but this is one way he can go ahead and win this match.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't see it.
And that's where that quick escape, Jim, was big for Kharchila in the second period.
Look at the situation here. Okay, look him grab the knee and cast across. Okay, and looking him up on his left hand right there. And I almost thought for a second he's going to keep that bottom leg and get the Turk.
Yes. He's got the riding time at 9 seconds.
It's going to be really tough to ride Walker the whole period.
Yeah, but we talk about it all the time, Jim. Might be a situation where it's 4 or 5 goes.
Yep.
I think he's pretty committed here. He's going to try to anyways.
Got a head lever there.
Got a good coffee grinder right there, Jim. And as we say that, great hip separation from Walker.
It's just
nice. Tied at 2.
Yeah, just nice little hip over and away, pressured back, and you know, Kharchila committed. When you do that head lever, you know, oh, nice shot right there, low shot. Can he get his head up?
Look at Kharchila
squaring
up, exactly. Look at that, looking to beat that shoulder. He's got one ankle.
Now we're
There's
back
that
to
flexibility. Down to 40 seconds.
You see him trying to shelf that leg. You got to be careful not to get his ankle picked right there. But how about the flexibility of Walker? Now into a shin whizzer. He collects the far ankle. Can he get it?
He's got the 3. Carson Kharchila with 20 seconds left gets the takedown. And the Buckeye leads it 5-2. That was great work and patience, awareness. That's a savvy veteran right there, putting 3 on the board for the go-ahead score.
Yeah, the flexibility of Walker in that situation made him really tough to bring back on the mat, but one little thing there, he brought that far ankle too close. Now comes back, potentially gets an escape. He's in a bear hug situation. Can he do anything with it?
Kharchila can run for the hills. 5-3, fun match with Kharchila and Walker here at 174. Kharchila remains undefeated. The Buckeye now 9-0.